Yeah, hi there. Welcome on tuxache.com and my video channel. And today we want to review at least a little bit the new Luminar version 3.0.2. If the information is right, at the release of this video, the new version should be available for both Macintosh and Windows. I had the chance to try out a little bit in advance, so we just go to the desktop and see what it's new, but before I tell that much, don't expect too much. Okay, I installed the new version of Luminar 3 and we will start the program. So far I didn't catalog any pictures, so we add a folder to add those images to the Luminar catalog. Just take a folder here with almost the most recent pictures and just catalog. He's reading in the or parts of the EXIF data and the name of the image, and just like in the first version of Luminar with libraries, it's pretty fast. But as you can see, if I scroll down here a little bit faster, it's the same problem like in the previous version. Luminar 3 can't handle it to display at least the thumbnails, or at least it takes a while, and that is really annoying for a program with libraries where the images, or at least the thumbnails, should be caged. Okay, we have here the folders like you know from the last version. We go into, let's say, another folder, and here's same effect like in the first release of Luminar 3. It just takes a while of thinking before displaying the thumbnails. What they changed now, it is now pretty easy to switch from library view to a view of the single image. Takes a while to read the raw file in, and according to the changelog, they implemented a subfolder management. Don't actually know what it's good for, but here you can, by right click on your mouse, create a new subfolder, but you can't define a name right away. It's created with the name new folder, and in the second step you have to rename this to the name you actually want. What they also did is warn you about offline folders or images. If we take, for example, here those subfolders here, just make it pretty brutal. We close Luminar, go into the file system and go to the folder where I want to show you the effect, and just copy that to another drive. Now we start Luminar again. You can see to display the thumbnails, the CPU usage gets very high. It seems like they read in not the images, and they read them in if they need it, at least to me, and that is not that good. As you might recognize here, that gray folder name with the triangle in front of it, that is now the markage for an offline folder. That might be useful if you move a folder or a couple of folders to an external USB drive, and now you can right click to search the folder. Oh, doesn't work. Okay, another bug. No, I can't tell the system the new location of this folder, so it's yeah, sort of lost for the system. And talking about this offline mode, it doesn't work with a single image. If you delete a single image from a certain folder, the image, even though it should be in the catalog, is just not there, and there is no warning about the image missing like in the Lightroom catalog. And according to the description, I should be able to search for the missing folder, but that won't work. Skillum, what you did here? Okay, that was the little review on the new version of Luminar. All the new functions implemented, like offline folders, which would be really useful if you could change the location of your folders or images if you move them to a NAS or external USB drive. It just don't work. So I don't know what Luminar is doing there. And the other problems that after reading in a new catalog or new folders, the problem with the older version Luminar 3, that displaying the thumbnails won't work, or at least take a while before the previews of the images show up, is still there. And they didn't work on other EXIF metadata to read in, and there are a lot of things missing. The only little improvement is to change between the library view and a view of a single image with one click. But the program itself is inconsistent and buggy, and so I can't really advise to use it for a complete raw development. I just stick to Luminar 2018, using it as a plugin for Lightroom, because Luminar with the Sky Enhancer and the AI Booster has some nice effects, but it's not a replacement for any other RAW converter so far on the market. So a little annoying is that Luminar in a blog post in December talked about addressing the stabilize problems with the stable program and with the catalog itself to be corrected with a version 3.1.0, but now they released a sort of interim version which is not complete so far as a error correction. So to me the program is, with the exception of the older version, using it as a plug-in, it's almost not usable. You have to decide yourself around around Valentine's Day. I don't know what it has to do with Valentine, but around these days you can buy Luminar 3 for 49 euros. I think it's not worth it at this time, so we just have to wait and see how accurate Skillum will work around their own roadmap. Okay, that was it from me for today. If you have any questions, just place them in the comments, or in the comments for the blog post, where you might find some additional information. And I surely would appreciate if you place a like on this video, or even subscribe my channel. And till the next time, ciao, tux auch.